I'm so excited to share more of this lovely story, this creation story. I won't recap the whole previous video, but if you're interested, just look on my IGTV and there is part one of a creation story. So, in the second part, now that we realize that sound is vibration, and of course, how we sound things out, how vibration creates, is through word, language, speech. And then we realize that we are all then creators. And in that awareness that we have creative capacity, we realize that we are limitless. And that is quite a big thing to come to terms with, right? For all our life, we have been taught of our limits. All our life, we've been shared the challenges that we have instead of the capacity, right? The way of trying to compete against others to win the prize. The way of comparing yourself to others' experiences because they did it one way that worked. And so let's follow their way, right? And so this type of competitive, comparative nature has created you to kind of second guess when you get your own guidance or your own words, your own desires, your own thoughts and feelings. So when I spoke of how the majority of our thoughts are not our own, that's what I mean is that majority of the thoughts and that are within us and the feelings that kind of have had a repercussion from these varying thoughts from other, let's say, authority figures throughout our life, or people within family, people that helped shape you. That is what has kind of become louder than your own inner voice. That has given you've given it more weight, given it more trust, given it more strength. So just like those, as I shared in the creation story of those dark entities, that their voice became louder and fuller and more powerful, and they were able then to create really big things. And to the point that many of us forgot that we had that same power or that same capacity. So similarly, the first steps in acknowledging and actually even just remembering that you are a creator and have truly actually infinite capacity to create is to start to observe what is within your mind and what is within your heart and body. Right? So heart, body, because sometimes we've cut ourselves off from the heart. So we feel mainly through our physical body first and foremost, before we can actually feel and access the heart. So through feeling and through thought. How do you connect to those feelings? How do you connect to those thoughts? Are they your own? And if not, where did they come from? You can even take a quick moment now and just start to jot down some of the things that are in your mind as you are listening to this video. And even jot down some of the feelings that are coming through your body And know that feeling can even be lack of feeling, right? Numbness. Even thought can be lack of thought. And as you jot these down, you'll see that that is what we kind of know about creation, is that yes, thoughts and feelings create things, right? Our minds are incredible, powerful creators. And once in line with feeling, right? So one beautiful feeling that's super, super potent and joyful and fabulous about something, and one incredible thought can actually then create something else, can create something into form, right? But we've been bred to be silent. We've been bred to be quiet. I remember when I was in grade 1, little child, okay? I used to talk a lot with my hands. I still do. I was taught, though, that that was too expressive and too much. And so I was told by the teacher to place my hands under my legs. So then that way, when I answered a question, I could just choose the correct, clear words without having to express. I remember when I would used to sing out loud as a child, and I was told that I was too loud, right? We're taught to be quiet. We're taught to blend in. And actually to be creators, right? Because now we know sound, words, vibration creates, right? That's what is meant to carry these thoughts and these feelings outwards, right? Thought, feeling, creation. We have to sound it out. We have to speak it. We have to live loud. And so think of all the different constructs within your life that have kept you quiet, that have kept you uncertain of sharing literally the sound that is coming out of your mouth. Or the exact opposite. Maybe you have been taught to be very, very powerful, and so you know how to speak loud, right? But then you're wondering, though, why your speech, on the other hand, your speech is harming other people, right? And you're like, wait a second, because on top of then going thought, feeling, speaking it out loud, right? We now know that one of the main rules of creation, because we are of light, we are light beings, one of the rules of creation is that those thoughts and feelings must be aligned with spirit. I speak of this a lot. Aligning with spirit. This is how it came to me, the definition of it from what I was receiving in these channeled sessions. And because I really understand alignment, my background within yoga, right, in the physical form, and understanding anatomical functional movement, and then figuring out actually when I would start to practice and move my body in alignment, it actually was like, you know, those like crazy coded safes that keep all, you know, the things within, and these people are like trying to get to like that exact thing when it goes and unlocks, right? That was almost how it started to feel because of my awareness as well with my energetic body, right? Which is our power body, our body that holds and understands and maintains our power, right? So I started to feel through my physical movement and doing these alignments, these intrinsic work on aligning my physical form, that it was also doing something really cool to my energetic body. And hence why I understand why people like to go that route of the physical body to access energy, right? It is a way. So this alignment with spirit is as if you are finding that code of your safe, and that something has finally unlocked. And you have a direct connection to your light, to your spirit, to your divinity. That is the missing key, right? Is that thought, feeling, yes, do create. We must sound it out. But as we sound it out through our very being, right? Through our feelings, through our thoughts, through our mental body, through our emotional body, through our physical body, through our energetic body, it must be able to move easily, like the easiest Sunday morning drive, the easiest ride, right? No roadblocks, no like massive traffic jams, easily. And that ease of route, right? Thinking of that type of like easy ride through your being is what I mean of aligning with spirit. So that your sound, your desires, your feelings, the things that you wish to create can move easily and through a clear vessel. And in that clarity, clear or a healed vessel, a pure vessel, whatever, however you want to describe it, right? Healing or clarifying is a very similar actual thing when it comes to energy. That is the key. That is the key to the lock. So then you can access truly that infinite capacity of you being able to step forward and be a creator once again. Is to do it aligned with spirit, aligned with the light, aligned for the good of all. Not for just the good of one. Not for just the good of two or three. For the good of all. So how do you do it? Well, that's what I teach. How do you align or heal your body? Right? First steps might be receiving some type of energy healing, assistance from someone else to activate your energy so that it can move through some of the roadblocks or the traffic jams that have been created over time. Right? Maybe it's just requiring some guidance, or maybe it's moving into your energetic journey and you going, okay, I'm ready to discover what it means to be a sovereign being. A sovereign being means that you have supreme authority over yourself, that you have taken your power back from agreements and contracts and things that have not served you. And then in your newfound capacity, which is truly your own, right? It's learning how to maintain that. How to know how to keep it clear, protected. And as you move through, right? Move in congruence with the sound and the language that is required for you to create your life of ease and joy, as well as with the elements, the work with those big, powerful entities that are here with us, working with us. Earth, air, fire, water. Exciting times.